Hello, this is Krillian. Welcome to part 1 of a new uh, series that will be set in Warhammer 2. We'll be doing a new campaign. We'll be using the Eye of the Vortex, technically, but we are playing the pirates.
Of Anarian.
I don't care, Tyrion. So we're going to be playing a pirate one. There are 4 lords: Luther Harkon, Noctilus, which is quite popular, Arnessa, and Salastra. Now, if I was doing a full-on campaign, I might try Salastra just because she's super hard. But we're actually going to go with Noctilus.
Wield the maelstrom.
He gets war declarations with unique rewards. We get more pirate crew, and we get -1 turn for the Noctilus, or Colossus. It's interesting. He himself gets a reduction to Colossus, which is great because we'll be using a bunch of them. And he has weapon strength for large units. That'll also be cool for them. And again, eventually when we get the better ones. These are the Noctilus. So they have cannon arms. They're amazing. We got a gunnery mob and 1 depth guard unit. I love the depth guard units. They're amazing looking. They're awesome. They do great. They are underpowered. And by underpowered, what I mean is I don't think they have enough figures. So if you throw 45 depth guard against a great sword unit, one-on-one, or against many of the other, what I would call elite infantry, I don't think the depth guard necessarily come out on top most of the time. And I think it's because I think they should be a 60-man unit. Or more hit points for the 45-man unit. If they were a 60-man, this would be the most amazing unit in the game that I would have played with. But at 45, I really like them. They're fun, they're good, they're fast. They have a speed of 36, which is pretty fast for infantry. And you consider our other infantry has a speed of 23. But I really wish they had slightly more numbers. We're doing Legendary, very hard. We have no mods on this one, so we're playing straight. And it is a challenge campaign. 1 ship, 1 city. We're going to do the entire campaign with Count Noctilus as our hopefully only general. If he dies, we will hire a random placeholder until he comes back, because he, of course, is immortal. And as soon as he can, we'll just replace him. And we'll have someone rebuild his forces while he's away. And we will only play with the graveyard where he begins. We're going to base out everything on pirate coves to do the entire campaign. As soon as we can, we'll start building pirate coves. Up till then, it'll be a bit slow. Just going to let you know. But once we get that going, we'll be amazing. So we don't have to worry about infamy and loyalty. Doesn't matter. Extra powder basically makes our gun units a little better at the beginning of a battle. And there are ways to give them extra powder again, but I probably won't use many of those. We will watch the video, but we're not going to listen to the talk.
They say Wolfheart's ship, the Vengeance, is sunk. 60 cannons and 200 souls lost to the deep. They say it was a fell storm that took her, or some say it was pirates from the Maelstrom. They say she was lost here, in the realm of Luther Harkon. And to trespass in these waters is to invite death on board. But then they know nothing.
You waste our time.
Wait! This is the map you are looking for, crafted by Captain Jacob Wolfhart himself. I beg your patience, for its secrets are easily missed. Mathlanka, Semga. Witness Wolfhart's obsession, a life spent chasing tavern stories and myths. Sightings, eyewitness accounts, 100 shipwrecks named and dated. Like you, Wolfhart knew it was no storm or jagged rocks that caused their demise. It was the Tide Maker, the ancient merworm. The elves named it Aminar.
Wolfhart's ship. Where is it?
Ah, yes, its final resting place. It was here he fought the beast, the fight to the death. All but one of his crew were lost. It was he who marked the map with this cross. The vengeance lies here. And if the story runs true, a weapon lies with her. A weapon to kill the unkillable. To challenge the beast is to challenge the sea itself, cursing all that sail with its retribution. Wolfhart sought infamy for killing the beast, but the question remains, why would your kind seek it?
Why all these stalls? We go hunt. Yes, hunt beasts. Aye, no matter. Death vermin.
My lord, we have the map. What are your orders?
Kill the beast. Resurrect the beast. Rule the waves.
Okay, and there you saw Noctilus. Out to gain Aminar. From the depths emerges the bloody Reaver, and upon its deck stands Count Noctilus. Formerly he was Nicholas von Karstein, but is now Admiral of the Galleon's Graveyard, who again senses an opportunity to rule the waves. The vortex screams like a demented siren, and discordance caused by the rogue comet, waking a beast that sleeps beneath Ulthwan, the ancient mirror-worm. When it lives, the elves believe it guards them, but should it be slain, then it could be bound, for they are none more adept at controlling the sea monsters than Noctilus. But at first it must die. The hunt for the star metal harpoon begins. So, we're going to work on building up an uber awesome fleet before we do too much. We are going to have to, because unlike Arnessa, who I kind of looked at, considering what to do, he is going to have to deal with the elves pretty quickly, where Arnessa actually doesn't really have to deal much with the elves, if she doesn't want to. I do think that Noctilus is going to be more fun than Arnessa, because he is a spellcaster in his own right, where she wants to use magic, she has to bring a character for that purpose. And magic, I'm not necessarily great at using it compared to some people, but it does give you a tool to have if it's available to you. And so we definitely want that tool for the end game, and it'll be useful at times going up to it as well. We get a little bit of damage here, a little bit of buff or debuff there, and you really can turn the tide of a battle. Now we are not going to listen to the little dude talk to us. He's just going to tell us, you're at war with these people. You should watch out for these people over here. These people could be your enemy too. Conquer the world! Except that is not our goal. Our goal is to rule from the graveyard. And so taking other cities isn't going to matter. We're just going to set up pirate coves everywhere. And the pirate coves do amazing things for us. So that will be our plan of action. Now, we won't be able to do the pirate coves for a little bit. So we're going to do some small things, a couple small battles here and there. and wait for the ability to get the pirate coves. Once we get those, the game will quickly skyrocket. So for the first episode or two, maybe even probably 3, it's going to be a slow grow. We'll probably have some fights, we'll maybe do some defense, someone may get in to attack the graveyard, and then we'll go from there. Yeah, I don't really care what you have to say. Now our first battle is of course against these elves. We have Aminar. We need to get these sea shanties on a legendary weapon. We're going to get pirate crews and shipbuilding. It's basically our ship's a horde. And there's infamy, which is, we'll talk about more. As you become more infamous, you hit these named battles, which are the sea shanties. The moment you hit one of these, they come a calling. They come a calling. You can see that we are the least at the moment. And there are these pirate coves. Now,
Count Noctilus reigns.
Okay. We can also dig for stuff, which we will do some. So we have this first fight. These troops, other than our first and last unit, they really suck. So we're going to need to raise the dead. We'll just raise everything we have access to.
Death and destruction.
And then we're going to go kill us some elves. They're like, wow, there's a lot more of you than we had hoped.
Minions, murder!
So we have to fight this, obviously, although it doesn't really matter. The only unit I care about are these two. These bloated corpses are funny. We'll try to see what they do. They have one archer unit, which is our only real threat. Now, our general is actually quite tanky. So we can use him kind of like what we've been doing with the Dwarven units, to kind of stand out in front and let our gunners get off a few more, maybe a round or two more, before they're just attacked by everyone. Also, hopefully we can get the archers to shoot at him instead of our really weak zombie units. I'm going to pause and be right back for this fight. Okay, so we're going to put our rifles in the middle as they have the longer range.
Zombies!
You're going to be out in front.
Your orders? Storm them!
You guys, I want you to be a little bit wider than the units ahead. You're going to be right there. We will gamble because 10 is not that great. That is much better, and I think he has some decent spells.
Everything dies!
He can definitely heal himself. Kill these archers.
Unstoppable!
He has this, like, Wraith Storm, which is a bombardment for 9 seconds.
Maelstrom, empower me!
Dodge arrows
The dead march!
until they get to you.
Macabre! I will move! Painful strides!
Let's make them move up a little bit.
Death wins! Maelstrom, empower me!
Everyone kill these.
Deathly swift! Destruction!
Where's my bloat? The Bloat's actually kind of fast. He looks funny. He has like arrows jutting out of him. Looks like he's been in the water a long time. This is great. So they did what I wanted, which was all come and face him.
Destruction awaits!
I kind of wanted him to get to the second unit, but he didn't.
The battle is lost!
You can almost do that again.
To me! Shadowing!
All of you, kill this guy. You guys, I'm going to send up to go kill the archers.
Count Noctilus!
And he is just tanking it like crazy.
Orders! Undead! No mercy!
They're not as good against this, but
Blood lubber! Fire!
kill that. I'm sending you to go kill the archers. You should be faster than them.
Blood will spill!
Why can't you aim at this general? Kill there. Kill yourself.
Deathly magic!
That was a good shot. You go for this general. That spearman unit has way too many. They're not gonna die.
Noctilus!
Backhands! Gunnery mob! Die!
Okay. We'll fast forward. If I can kill him, I want to. We got that one. We're not gonna catch him. Decisive victories, we need as many of those as we can. I would like to get as close to 40th level as I can. I don't intend to take forever in this series, though. He killed 60. They killed 45. 34 here is pretty good. He only killed 20. Yeah, give him time. We'll pause and be right back. We lost all of 3 guys, and one of that was our bloat guy. So we don't really need that. I need the money. This should end this army because they ran away foolishly from us. Enemy killed. We have the Search for Vengeance, which is pretty easy, and then a great hoard treasure may be received. This sends us to our first treasure hunt, which I don't necessarily need to do,
Count Noctilus reigns!
but it doesn't hurt to do it. Our first point, as always, is going to be here. Now, I kind of want him to have Lightning Strike. I don't necessarily care about, for the first time, I don't necessarily care about this. Because I'm only having one army. So once I can afford the one army, anything beyond that point is just icing on the cake. And I will still work on making my army as cheap as possible, but I don't necessarily need to. To get my legendary lords or legendary units, I have to defeat navies at sea, the pirate navies basically, and be the greatest pirate of them all. So I really need to get this public order and various other things from here. So we're going to start with this, even though I won't use many zombie deckhands after a while.
My powers devour all!
You get more growth going.
Dreadfleet.
Build that. This reduces upkeep and increases growth. And while we're at it, we're going to do that. In 4 turns, we need to have that much gold, but we should be fine. Part of me wants to actually just disband units and build faster, but it is what it is. Instead, we'll probably make our way towards Kalendor. We can go dig there. Or I can just wait and let a agent go and dig. We'll probably send ourselves, because we can't, if we sit in Galleon's graveyard until it's size 3 to 4, it won't be great for us. I always forget. You need to be in this. Over there. We are fully maxed out. If anyone comes to play with us, I don't want to do that. If anyone comes and plays with us, we do have units to choose from. But I'm going to be cheap and not spend it yet, because if I don't need to spend money, I don't want to. I like being cheap when you can be. Okay.
Fear me.
We'll start by going this far. Just making sure that we don't see anything from Kalendor. Ooh!
I feel the maelstrom.
We have an island there. We might build up troops and go deal with the mysterious island. There's probably a fight there, so we will need more troops. But we can do that next turn. And serve more money. Can we build up Galleon's graveyard? Next turn we can. We need it to get to this size as soon as possible. As soon as possible. It is incredibly important. In fact, they probably should drop that building, build other things that help the city grow more. I may end up building all my troops on my main boat anyways, just because we're selling around. It is good to have that. Okay, so we can pick our next tech. We can reduce upkeep for everything, basically, by 15%. I'm going to do public order first. Once we get that, it negates the last penalties, basically, for being legendary difficulty. Raise it all.
Catching wind.
Oh. We go with campaign. We have a trunk of maps and a gleaming pendant. Eh, that's okay. I don't want to land, but I'm going to be right here. All we have to do is step on, do our digging, and then run away. But we can do that next turn.
Darkness comes.
Then we'll probably disband a lot of our units afterwards so that we can afford to build in Galleon's graveyard. Okay, be at war. We're not going to war with the Vampire Coast. That's just dumb. Okay, we can get back out to sea. We're going to do our digging. What did we get? 2,000 gold and 150 infamy. Not terrible. Now, wow, Kalendor's Repose has already been burned down. We have a mysterious island out here.
Noctilus, known to beg. Ready the lever.
Oh, digging actually took up all of our movement. Well, we may be fighting here. These guys will be better because they can take out an entire unit. These guys are not taking out an entire Elven unit. Hopefully they just leave us alone. They probably fight us. Oh, I can get a vampire captain from here. That's awesome. That I forgot. For some reason I didn't think I could get it from my ship. That's amazing.
The land cowers before me.
Okay. We'll see if Calendar chooses to come fight us. My hope is that they don't, but if so, we'll fight it. They did. Okay, each of these units can defeat a whole unit. It can kill a ton. We are not expected to win, but let's fight it and see. It really depends on how many our bloat thralls can take out at once. They don't have many archers, and to be honest, the archers are the scariest thing. So we're going to pause and we'll be right back. Okay, we are back. We're going to gamble because 9 is not nearly enough.
Gunnery mob! Aye!
Get grouped up. Okay. Gunnery mob. Spread out. You guys spread out as well, as much as you can. You stand right there. Let's put you two over here. You two over there.
Arctic!
You're gonna stand right there.
Count Noctilus!
Okay, you.
Deathly magic!
Okay. Again, I'd rather they use the arrows against my general than the other way around.
Swift! Maelstrom, empower me! I will move! Flight!
So that is what we're planning. Oh, let's hit you with this.
Deathly magic! To the shadows! Their end looms!
Okay, you guys need to run forward now.
Mortals quail! Captain!
Where are you?
Boarding action! Death charge! The plan? Show us!
You. Get in right here.
Zombie!
You.
Blood on the sand!
You start firing here. All of you guys.
Oh!
You do that. You guys go around this way.
Dickheads!
You.
To me! Win!
You come in here.
Let it begin! Kill!
Now you can finish this unit off.
Dickheads! We need flesh.
You come into here. Noctilus, you come into here as well.
Deadly magic!
Drown!
Noctilus, I also need you to come here.
Gunnery mob! Lurching! Dickheads! Ah!
No fire here. You guys come and fire over here.
Hunt!
Dickheads! Overboard! Drown them!
You. Fire right here. Fire right there.
Orders!
We won.
Spill their blood!
We're just gonna shoot as many as we can as they run away. Fire what you can. Let's take a look at this guy as he's firing at them. I love that. Shotgun arm with 4 barrels. Okay. Close victory. Our troops are sucky at the moment, so a close victory I consider a good victory. Those two did great. That one did very well. That one didn't do too well. I think I threw him at the archers just to finish off the archers. Not that the archers did a lot of damage. Maybe I should have thrown that one into the spearmen. Huh. He killed 39. One day he'll kill more. 127. Almost 200 with that guy. Just amazing. Okay, we're going to pause and be right back. Okay, we got about 500 gold. Look at that pathetic amount of increase. I want the money.
I am all power!
Now I could try and get them at Val's Anvil. But I don't want to conquer Val's Anvil, and I can't turn it into a pirate cove, because I'm pretty sure it's only port sounds that can be pirate coves. And I'm going to go with that. So if I can't get it, it doesn't really serve a purpose. What is this next one? A riddle to find a beast of riddles. Walk the steps of the scavenger's roost that stands within the snake's trail. Okay. So we're gonna vamoose.
Justify means.
That's a bit poor. To save money, we're gonna combine units I don't care about.
The galleon's graveyard calls for more dead.
And we can pick up our first. I want this if there's a decent one. It's not terrible. This, like, knowledgeable or something is amazing. We'll get Isabel Hawkins.
Fleet captain, reporting.
Because I need her to get work done. We're not going to get rid of any more units quite yet, but we probably will drop some. So one that adds more money and one that makes growth, because I really need this to be at least size 4 super quick. Okay, we definitely need more casualty replenishment. We only have one. Send it turn. Now, unfortunately, it's really expensive to make a cove. But once we start getting a couple, especially with one army, we're going to roll in the money. Roll in the money. So the goal here is to just get to that point. 9 aggression with them. I would be interested in that, so we will try it. Oh, we want to go this way.
As my power ascends,
We are getting recovery at sea at this point.
Ridiculous.
You're already at war with me,
Count Noctilus
but you
reigns.
can't reach me.
Fleet captain, reporting.
You come around this way. You have coves to catch.
The ocean.
We need 5 more growth, 5 more turns to hit 3 growth. Then we can continue to boost this up. I don't know if I'll get all the way to 40. We don't have any public order penalties. We won't keep this building past the point where we hit it. I may only keep it at level 1. I am probably going to head back home and then cut my army down quite a bit. Well, there is something close to the graveyard. So next episode we may go investigate that. And see what there is to see. Okay, you.
Nothing shall stop me. Dreadfleet, sail!
We are not getting any recovery.
Skim the waves.
Just get back here faster.
Navigating.
A skull reef. That will be awesome one day.
Swashbuckler.
You can get to here. It may be 2 to 3 turns of saving before we can get Lothbairn. No, leave him alone. Ooh, next turn we can establish the Pirate Cove there. That would be
Course
awesome.
Count Noctilus reigns.
That Pirate Cove will generate so much money. And we're just going to go around the island getting all of it and then head over to Nagaron and get that as well. And by that point, we will easily have the funds to do what we want to do.
Dreadfleet Commander.
No one's around. This is where we pick up the
Catching wind.
harpoon. Ooh, we have sea legs, plus 5% range. That's good. That's very good.
Avast!
No. Give me that Pirate Cove. So we have 500 gold for and 50 infamy for doing the hero action. Fortunately, I don't think I can build this yet. No. Next turn we'll build it. So what you can build with these is you can do either one that gives you a ton of infamy and an extra Morngul Hunter and more Lord Ranks, but I don't really care about the Lord Ranks, and although the Morngul Hunter is great, I could do it elsewhere. You can get 40 infamy and make lots of corruption in and around the area, or you can go for half the wealth and a little bit of infamy, or the same amount of infamy and just a set amount of gold with bonuses to research and trade. For most major settlements, I will choose this one because they're going to have more gold there. For any place with special things, we will go with the Smuggler's Cove. Just because 200 for a settlement is not bad. Next turn we'll have enough to do that. In 3 turns we will need to rebuild our building. You be cheaper about making coves. That is great. And I think I can get a second one when my city hits level 3 maybe. Having 2 of them running around would be amazing. We're just going to do 1 or 2 more turns. We've had a couple good fights this episode, and I don't know if much is going to happen over the next 2. So we want to try and do it. Oh, we have a mysterious pirate, Carlil Lothreef, who strangely ends up being right behind us for a long, long time.
Buccaneer of the dead.
See, yeah, you can't do non-ports. I'm going to send you by sea because it's safer for you. And we will go with that route. Okay, so we have the public order taken care of. The next thing is definitely to reduce upkeep. Or growth. Let's do growth. We'll work on growth next. We need our capital to be fully realized.
This serves my
You gotta come over here, because I do think next time we will look into this. We may pick up a few more guns and go do that.
Master.
That is 50% more, and it adds 40% from the region.
I feel the maelstrom.
Oh wait, don't do that, because we need 3,200. No, save the money. And do it. No, don't. Save the money. We should save the money. Really, I should be... Oh! I didn't build the thing in Lothairn. That was... sad. Well, we'll spend 1,000 gold to build our building in Lothairn. So we're still making 1,090 because I foolishly did not actually build the cove that I was talking about here. We'll see what it goes up to. Lothairn is currently, I think, size 3.
Duel to the death.
So we have Yvris here.
Astride the way.
You just come to Shrine of Lok. Okay, next turn we can get our graveyard up. We're gonna do basically 2 more turns. And then go from there. So as an opening thing, this went pretty well. We smashed some elves down, gained a couple of decisive victories to level ourselves up a bit.
The wind blows strongest at sea.
One of the buildings have been constructed. I will do that eventually. The Maelstrom active. Do that. So we gained 500 gold from Lothairn, basically.
Dreadfleet! Go, Riva!
Next episode, we will deal with that.
Or be killed.
You for funsies, assault units. Congratulations. Oh, I see, that kind of wasted money. Oh well. I wanted her to get levels. And she did. Okay, this will be our last intern, and then we'll end our episode. I am happy with how things are going. We will push forward next episode. Amanar has attacked the region. Amanar stirs. The coastal region has suffered widespread damage from the beasts that rose from the depths and left a devastating trail of destruction. That doesn't sound nice.
By hook or sword, they'll fall.
You can't do it, sadly. But we're up to 1,700 gold. I think Lothairn must have been built up more. Because the Galleon's graveyard is still building. Not quite enough to either get another one or do this, but we're building up. We will hit this mysterious island next time. So for now, like and subscribe. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave below. Otherwise, I will talk to you guys later. Adios.